I happen to know your brother pretty well.
That's right.
And you're from the UK.
That's correct.
And you've been in the US, though, for years, as far as I know.
I come and go, yeah, I come and go.
See, for some reason, I thought you lived here.
No, I used to, a long time ago. But,
Oh, well, I was so mistaken. Now, you're the owner of OYO?
No,
No,
I wish.
But you've been with OYO for a long time.
About 10 years, yep.
Okay. And we think of OYO as being film, I think.
That's right.
But OYO is now in the computer to screen, or what are you calling it? Computer to screen?
Computer to screen, direct to screen, yeah.
And this is your new toy here?
That's our new toy, yep. We're using the same thermal imaging printhead technology that we use in the film machines.
So it's a heated head. I mean, the head gets hot and does this.
Exactly.
Now, this is your rollout here?
This is not the rollout now. The larger machine, the Diablo, which is over my shoulder here, that's been out on the market now about 18 months. Okay. And the Goblin was started shipping earlier this year, beginning of this year.
So it's pretty new.
Pretty
new. Okay.
New, yeah.
Can you say how many units you have?
Show it last
How many? Can you say how many units you have in the field?
I think we've got about 15 in the field now.
Okay.
Combined, yeah, mix of the two. More Diablos than Goblins, because obviously it's the older machine.
So how does it work?
Right. Well, what we have is we use the same print head that you see in our film machines, or more or less the same print head. But instead of imaging directly onto the substrate, which is what we do with the film, where the film is thermal reactive and that's what makes it go black, what we do in order to get a stencil directly on the screen is we're using a ribbon transfer system. So we're heating an ink ribbon, a wax resin ink ribbon, and that transfers the ink directly onto the screen, which has been coated with normal emulsion, one would hope. And just release this here and you'll see the whole thing. So if you look closely here, you'll see underneath that ribbon is a conventional OYO print head, just like you see in our film machines. In fact, that's almost exactly the same print head that goes in the Textiler, which is the film machine that we typically sell into the t-shirt market. So it's the same size print head, same resolution print head, but here what we're doing is we're heating up this ribbon as the print head and the platen travel down the screen. So basically what we're doing is as you mount the screen into the system, clamp it down, lock the platen down, and what you're basically doing here is you're creating a sandwich between the print head, the ribbon, and the screen. So when we send an image now, and what I'm going to do is there's already an image on this, but I'll just print over the top of it. Okay, so if we come around here, we're running a Harlequin rip system, and so exactly the same rip software that we use with the film machines. And if I just want to drag and drop, I'll run the same image so we don't spoil the screen. I'll just put that to the top of the image list. So on the left-hand side in the Harlequin rip, the files to be imaged are on the left-hand side. So if I just uncheck this box now, you should see so this is the data being sent now down to the device. You can see the online button saying that it's receiving data. And if you look at the printhead speed at which it's moving down the screen, that's going to give you some idea of how quick this system is. So yeah, this particular image is going to image in less than a minute.
And halftone quality?
This is using the Textiler print head, so we can get about 75, 80 lines per inch out.
Can you really? Okay.
With this print head. With the 1200 DPI print head on the Diablo, you can go much higher than that.
And cost of this machine?
This machine is $23,500.
Wow. Yep. Wow. You don't want to show them the dot definition. Great quality.
So we're looking at, what do you think, 2 minutes to image it, a minute and a half?
By the time you've loaded the screen, sent the job, dismounted the screen, you're probably looking at maybe 2 minutes.
So it's a regular emulsion coating, there's nothing fancy there.
It is a regular coating. What we are doing is we are compiling a list of different emulsions from the different manufacturers. Some emulsions work better than others. What we're looking for to get a good transfer is an emulsion that gives us a low RZ value on the screen. The lower the RZ, the better, but then that's true from an image quality as far as anything's concerned.
What do you think the density of the image is?
black density.
Yeah, like a 3, 3.5,
Oh, no,
3.2,
way higher.
4,
Yeah,
4.5.
way higher than we get on the film machines.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
way higher, yeah. So that's now finished. So we can home the print head. Screen here. Ready to come out. While we're pulling it out and getting the next one ready, we can be resetting the print head for the next job.
Now, what's the cost of that per screen? Not the emulsion, but just the film.
The ribbon is 60 cents a square foot. Yeah. So it's cheaper than film.
60 cents in that. Yeah. There's no other consumable.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Now, we all know the next process, but just to the people watching this, what is the next step?
Okay. Well, this, because we're using conventional emulsion here, it needs to be the screen now needs to be exposed. I mean, if we were running this in a live environment, we wouldn't be under these lights here. We'd be in a light-sensitive area. So we'd now take that screen, we put it under UV light to expose the screen. Then we'd wash it out, and the ribbon itself, the ink on the ribbon is water-soluble. So when you wash out the screen, the ink just washes away with the soft emulsion.
That is really nice. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Good to see you. I see you at all the shows, and I'm excited about this. Thank you for the demo. Scott Fresener talking with Mark Evans at SGIA. Where are we at this time? Las Vegas.
That's
huh?
it.
All
That's
right.
why I'm here.
Signing off.